Hello, in this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through step by step how to thicken a font. So if there's a font that you absolutely love, but you feel it might be a little too skinny for a project that you're working on, this is a great way to modify that font a little bit so that you can still use it. So here we go. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here to the left-hand side where it says create and edit text objects. And we're going to click on that A right there. And when we do that, a little cursor pops up and we're just going to draw a box and we're going to type out the word that we want to create, the word that we want. So I'm going to use Mary because a lot of times these are great words to put on ornaments, but sometimes they are too skinny. And so I absolutely love this font called Thorny by Nikita Grimes from Keatally. It's great. It's perfect for this, but sometimes you might just want it a tad bit thicker. And so I'm going to show you how to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it just a little bit bigger here so we can see what we're working on. And I'm actually going to copy and paste it so that we can see the before and after to really be able to tell the difference in what we just did on our font. So here's the before right there, and here's the after. Now, once you have picked out the font that you want, we now have to change this from a font into a path so that we can edit it. So we're going to go right up here. We're going to say path, object to path. And when we do that, we can no longer change the font, but now we can make it a little bit thicker. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ungroup it. Just to be able, if there's anything, if I don't want that M so close, or I want the E a little bit over, anything I want to adjust or edit, I can do that now. And then I'm going to select the entire word and I'm going to go path union. So it's all one object now. And then I'm going to say path linked offset. And when I do that, it's going to create this little itty bitty dot right there, and I can click and pull on that dot, and that is what will make it thicker now, or skinnier. Now, if you have your snapping turned on, that is over here on the right-hand side. It might only snap to be really, really small or snap to be really big. That just means that it's this offset is snapping to one of the nodes that are on that font. So you want to make sure that's turned off if you're trying to adjust this. And then once you have it to the desired thickness, we have one more step, because right now, if we go to view display mode outline, you can see there's two lines there still. And I don't want two lines. I only want one line. So I'm going to go back to my normal display mode and I'm going to select both that offset and the original text, and I'm going to say path union. And now if I go to view display mode outline, I can see it's all only one outline there, and I am able to cut it as I normally would. So I can now save it as an SVG, and I've got that same exact font, only just a little bit thicker so that it doesn't cut on my machine like in shreds. So thanks so much for tuning in. I can't wait to see what kinds of cool things you do when you thicken your fonts, and I'll see you back on the next tutorial. Bye.